full frame expander, rear anamorphic adapter for the Laowa OOOM lens.
Cinema 5D at IBC 2019 is brought to you by B&H, the professional source for all your video needs. CVP, the leading specialist in creative cine, video and photo solutions. Gudson, capture the world. Cartoni, supports your vision. And Panasonic, cinematic moments for your production.
Hi, I'm Johnny from Cinema 5D and I'm here with Kevin from Laowa. Kevin, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
We are here at IBC 2019. It's a little bit noisy. I hope you can hear me clear. And you have this zoom lens, the 25 to 100. Let's get a quick update. Where is the zoom lens?
Right now, I know we have officially announced it a couple of months ago, but right now we have a new prototypes, and there are a lot of changes we put onto the new prototypes. This again, a Super 35 coverage lens, a parfocal, constant T29, have literally no focus briefing at all, and we're also releasing some new stuff to go with the lens.
Okay, but before we jump into the new stuff, because that's the reason of actually making the interview, when do you think the lens will be in the market?
We are still looking at around later this year.
So you're still making the optical design or the mechanical design? What are you improving actually?
We are still changing a little bit on the mechanical design and see if we can reduce some of the weights and also trying to improve the outlook of the lens. Right.
Okay. And you have two new adapters that you just introduced to go along with this lens. And actually, I don't want to say to make it better, because that's not the case. It's like to give it more flexibility or usability. What are those adapters?
We are announcing two new adapters. We're just trying to add a little bit more fun into this new lens. So the first adapter that we release is an anamorphic adapter. It will convert the lens into a rear anamorphic lens, and so that you will be able to create that 2:1 cinematic widescreen look.
And when you say anamorphic lens, is it a multiple ×2 lens or 1:3:3?
Right, this is a rear anamorphic lens with a squeeze ratio of 1.33 times. So it works best with the 16:9 sensors.
Usually when we have adapters, we used to put them in front of the lens and not at the back.
Right.
What is the advantage and disadvantage of putting such an adapter at the back? Right.
I mean, there are two types of anamorphic lens, I would say. So one of them is front anamorphic. Another type is the rear anamorphic. Front anamorphic means that you can create some like horizontal flares or create some oval bokeh, which is the so-called characters of the lens. And some people, if they prefer some cleaner image, they do not want so many flares in the image, they would prefer some rear anamorphic adapters.
So if you, of course, decided that it's better to put the adapter at the back,
right.
Why do you think this is not so common to do so? Or if it is, it's very expensive?
Right. I mean, in the past, a rear anamorphic adapter will charge you a lot of money, but this one is one of the very first affordable rear adapters. We are looking at around a few $100s, so that people can play with this adapter. They not only can they use it on our zoom lens, they can also use it on some other lens, maybe their own prime lens, as long as it fits.
How is the optical quality of, actually there's a little block here, this is the optical glass block.
Right.
How would you describe the optical quality of this block?
The whole design of this adapter is we designed especially for the OOOM lens. So when you pair it with our 25 to 100 lens, the optical quality, the optical impact will be very minimal. Everybody knows when you're trying to put some glasses into the optic system, it will create a lot of unexpected degradation on the image quality. But if you put this onto our OOOM lens, the optical impact is very minimal. Right.
Can you use this adapter with other lenses?
Yep, theoretically you can use it with other lenses, other zoom lenses or other prime lenses.
And before everybody kind of rushed to buy the non-existing adapter yet, what it's adapting from what to what? What mount?
Right now, this one is a PL to PL mount. It converts our PL lens to PL, and we are going to launch it EF to EF as well.
Oh, there will be another EF to EF.
Right. Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so let's kind of summarize. New adapter for the OOOM lens that will make the OOOM lens
into a real anamorphic lens.
Exactly, it's a real anamorphic lens.
Right. And there's some impact on the light as well. There's some impact on the light as well. There will be a half a stop light loss when you're using this rear anamorphic adapter. So from T29 to around 3 point something. Yep.
Okay, and as you said, the image will be clean, so we should not expect those flares that we're used to.
Right. For this version, you do not need to. There won't be a lot of flares. They will be seen, but at the same time, we're looking at some visibility to add some characters into the adapters. So meaning maybe there's some other types of flares into the when you're using it with our OOOM lens. But we'll say we'll announce more details when we are ready to do so.
And the second adapter is actually an expander.
Right.
First of all, what does an expander do?
Okay, so expander means it will expand the image circle of a lens. So our OOOM lens is a Super 35 coverage lens. So when you use it with the expander, it will convert it into a full frame coverage lens.
But obviously, when you do this, the focal length might change. Then what?
Right. This it has a 1.4 times impact on the focal length. So if you're using with our OOOM lens from 25 to 100, it will be changed into 35 to 140, and there will be a one-stop light loss. So T28 will be T4.
So when you're working with this expander, do you have to memorize all the time, or there's another way to view the focal length in a more easy way?
No, you don't need to memorize it, because in our lens itself, we have incorporated a little trick so that you'll be able to change the focus marks on the lens very easily.
You mean the focal length marks?
The zoom ring, the marks on the zoom ring, the scale, right?
How about pricing and availability of this one?
The pricing we haven't really fixed it yet, but we are looking at around a few $100s for this adapter, and we are looking to release it in around middle of next year.
Will it work with other lenses also?
Theoretically, it will work with other lenses as well. But again, you need to be sure that your lens can fit into the adapter, because some PL mount lens has a very protruding rear element. It may probably block the optics block. But of course, we will release some tools for you to measure that, like future.
So certainly there is something to look for in the hopefully near future. Right. Expander, anamorphic converter, and yeah, let's see what's coming. Kevin, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing the information. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.